looks like I'll be wearing this hat from now on. Let's start with some good news. I should be able to start training in October. Like mid-October, I should be able to do the class. So, yay! Training! Unfortunately, that training will not be able to come through YouTube anymore. I've worked it out to where operations is going to get with safety, and they're going to talk about a potential of allowing hands-free videotaping of driving trucks. So if you guys haven't noticed already, the vlogs are down. I've taken them away. I'll no longer be referencing my company name, so in this video I'm going to go ahead and say it, Prime, in my future videos, unless it's Prime specific. I'll still talk about my loads, I'll still talk about what I'm doing, but no helping with the Prime app, no helping with anything else that has to do with Prime. I'll just talk about my day like I used to do. No more vlogs. I cannot, as far as right now, I'm no longer allowed to record with my hands-free GoPro that's voice activated. So that sucks. My revenue has now non-existent for YouTube because that's all I monetized on were those videos. The cursing has to slow down. The disclaimer did not work, so I'm no longer allowed to cuss if it has to do with Prime. If I do talk about Prime, of course it could be lucrative if I try to, you know, give out my driver code and things like that. But everybody that seems to call me from there doesn't watch my YouTube channel. They base my whole demeanor off of one video that they watched, and then they dictate that that's how I am all the way, all the time. So the cursing has to stop. And this is I don't know, man. This is gonna be rough where I parked at, because I've seen a lot of people try to do turnarounds in this parking lot, and they've come pretty close to hitting a lot of these trucks just trying to turn around. And every person likes to open their door up when they're backing up, and I don't understand that either. I usually just stick my head out the window. That's just as good for me. Put the armrest up, roll your window all the way down, look out the window. Like, and he's in a flatbed. Come on, man. I'm a new driver. Like, is that different? Like, I guess to each their own, right? To each their own. Let's not be mad at somebody because they have to open their door to be able to see out their, you know, their door to back up. So, however you want to do it, that's how you do it. Awesome, guys. So, yeah, no more vlogs. Clean up the cursing. Disclaimer's not going to be good enough. I don't know why my fleet manager had mentioned that. He's like, in your disclaimer you had stated that, you know, you cursed in your disclaimer, and then he was like, it's not funny. And I go, I don't care if you find it funny. The 1.14 thousand people that watch my channel found it funny. Did you go through the comments? Do you not know how positive reinforcement works? So like with him saying that to me, that's when I started getting hostile. Because it's like, you're talking to me about this stuff all over the phone. Nothing is in writing. So now we're going back on things we thought the other person said. But what we failed to realize was that you don't want me doing distracted driving, but every time you called me, I was driving. So hands-free devices, my camera's hands-free. It's voice activated. It goes on my head like this, okay? Just like this. This is how I'm driving. All right? And then I tell it, record. Boom. It's recording. And then I just carry on about my day. The whole video, you can see my hands on the steering wheel, or I'm using the turn signals. I'm very safe when I drive, safe following distance. Everything's there. But I curse too much. So if you want to be a YouTuber for Prime, you can't curse. And right now, maybe thanks to me later, you'll be able to use a hands-free GoPro to record. If I put my hand up for my phone right now while it's not recording and I do this, it'll start recording. That's hands-free. And I don't even have to look at it. I just feel like this. As long as it's in view and it recognizes that my hand's up, or I say cheese, or I say something else, then it'll record on its own. Oh my God, bro. I'm so glad I wasn't wearing my GoPro, because you would have just saw the biggest ass crack that I've ever seen in my life. All right. Now, this is the only recognition I'm going to give this guy. All right. The only recognition I'm going to give this guy, because it's going to possibly end up being positive in the long run. All right. This pansy, okay, got on my Discord and broke the rules by posting a link in my Discord. I removed his comment and I gave him a warning. I said, this is your only warning. Do not post links in general chat. Send it to a moderator. We'll go over it. You explain to us what this link does, because it was a shortened link. It was a bit.ly link. So nobody knew what it did, right? You can always put it in one of those, where does this link go type things, and you can find out where it goes from there. But he didn't put any explanation. He joined my Discord and immediately said hi, and then started posting links. So I deleted them. I said, this is your only warning. Send it to the admin. We'll go over it, and we'll put it in the appropriate channel if we find it necessary. Then he went ahead and posted a link to a new Discord that he just started. So he starts a YouTube channel. And then he ends up making a video about me, his debut. TD Brent. And he's got this emoji face on. So he's got his pansy face covered the whole time. Identity secret. He's the Cape Crusader out here. Doing what? Just trying to ruin people's lives, I guess. Because he was like talking all this smack about how he's going to report me to safety and all this other stuff and complain. Then I get the phone call about my channel again today. So he did some part, but in reality what he did was he didn't realize that I was the type of person that's not just gonna bow down and take crap. Okay, like there's no policies and procedures. I want to find out why there aren't any. Should we put some in place if people are going to get reprimanded or scalded for cursing on their YouTube channel when it happens to do with Prime or anything that has to do with Prime? I'm busting my ass out here for Prime. I've grossed $7,100 this week. Alone, as a solo driver, I've grossed $7,100. I'm doing good. I'm safe when I drive. It's evident on my videos. Like, it's just, I'm doing everything right, but I curse too much. I'm getting freight places on time. Sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm showing you guys what's possible when you join this. What kind of trials and tribulations you're going to have to go through. Can you deal with it? You're living it through me. But I curse too much. I keep saying that. And this pansy is out here trying to make my life a living hell, along with a couple of other people. He's got a couple of other videos out there on other drivers that work for other companies. They might be Prime drivers as well. And he's like, he straight up like recorded my screen, like on my advertised video, he recorded it, and then he posted it to his channel. So I just sent a copyright strike to his channel. That's my original work, and I'm getting paid for it. He's drawing attention away from my work, and he's not linking my video. So copyright strike. So if this guy ends up wanting to try to make money off of this Trucker Fails YouTube channel, he ain't going to be able to, because now he's got a strike on his account. If the strike goes through. That's my original work. I claimed that I copyright struck his channel. Not because of what he said, because you could have totally went to my video and saw exactly what he posted. Now it might be a vintage item, because those videos are unlisted until this whole thing with safety gets worked out. Will it get worked out? I don't know, but we're going to keep talking about it. So every time somebody talks to me about it from Prime, they're like, well, I haven't watched your channel. Well, then call me when you do, because you can't talk to me about what's going on unless you know what you're watching. Yeah, I curse, but it's all positive messaging. It's not like I'm out here just being an ass to every single person on the road. I just curse a lot. What's the problem with that? If I deal with customers or shippers or receivers, I'm very professional. If I could record that, you guys would see it. It has nothing to do with how I present myself professionally. It has nothing to do with how I operate this truck. Whether I cuss or not is not how I'm not going to be like, I'm F this, S that, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm like, good thing I had those audiobooks on tape, huh? Yeah, I almost lost it. But good thing I had those audiobooks on tape. So yeah, no more merch representation. No more videoing the truck or the trailer. No more, none of that. It's just gonna be me talking about truck driving, and we'll see how that goes. I've kind of winged it so far, right? So we'll see how it goes, but a lot of Stevens Transport people over here. I'm gonna call my wife. I hope y'all enjoy the future of this channel until this whole thing gets worked out. The cursing thing's probably gonna have to really die down. But maybe I can continue with the vlogs. Once that gets green lighted, then I will continue making those videos. So this load, I'm gonna have to just do what I did with Stevens before I got the GoPro. So now I'm in the hole with that, but now y'all aren't financially responsible for it by watching advertisements on my vlogs because I can't really use it. I can, if as long as I'm stopped and I'm not using it for the truck. Maybe I could do like a workout montage or something and like wear it while I'm running so you can hear me breathe heavily while I'm running, you know, maybe a quarter mile before I pass out because I'm freaking tired because I'm a truck driver and I don't exercise all that much. But anyways, yeah, to the pansy that started this whole process, I want to say thank you. Because of you, people are going to get the information that they need through Prime if they want to be an influencer through Prime. They're going to be able to know what they can and can't do when they film videos. They also might very well be able to record while they're driving as long as it's hands-free, just like the headsets that they use. So, thank you. And maybe not be so mysterious and stop being such a pansy and let people see your face. Remember, gents and ladies, love it, hate it, rate it. Take care. I'll see you all another time.